This woman, her name is Cecily Mbarire. She's known to have a big mouth.
When we were looking at...
As at December when I
please be
there.
protected, Chair? Governor, my point. Please.
And maybe, just maybe, her big mouth is the reason that the president liked her. I mean, he made her the chairperson for UDA. But who knew that the same big mouth would be the reason that she would be in trouble?
She is going to get the repercussions of speaking up to the president. Oh my God.
We all know that the president, our president, is petty and that he doesn't like to take criticism.
The president cannot be asked a question in public or in private. He cannot be asked any questions.
So when the president looked straight at her and asked her one simple question.
Yes, yes. You want to say something? Are you sure you want to say something?
At that moment, everyone watching knew one thing, that this was going to end badly. And guess what? Everyone was right. Things have started going sideways for the lady governor. Let me tell you about it. If you love this kind of content, go ahead and like this video and subscribe. Now let's get to the video.
He doesn't care, and he's never cared.
You want to say something? Are you sure you want to say something?
That was where even the shutdown began.
Sir, I'm sorry, I have to speak before you come down. Please say something about the truth and gender room.
It's a joke to him. That love?
Please say something about the truth and gender room.
You see, to many observers, this moment was bigger than just a gender policy debate. It revealed something about power dynamics inside the ruling coalition, because President William Ruto has always been described by his critics as someone who does not tolerate dissent easily.
Because you know exactly, especially us who've been in there, you know how William Ruto is. And that's why he kept on saying, are you sure? You want to say something? It was more like, uko sure, you want to pick this fight with me?
I mean, several political figures have fallen out with him after a small disagreement. The most famous example is Rigathi Gachagua, the former deputy president. Gachagua has publicly said that his disagreements with the president, especially over the regional issues, the mountain issues, eventually led to their political fallout.
Kwa sababu nilimwambia Ruto, wewe huwezi finya watu wetu, unafinya watu Nyamakema, unafinya watu wakulima. Nikamwambia Kasongo, wewe utakuwa one term.
And that history makes moments like this politically risky.
Sir, I'm sorry, I have to speak before you come down. Please say something about the truth and gender room.
All this happened during the presentation of the 10 points agenda between UDA and ODM.
So I want to say thank you very much. I leave now the other processes to the rest of the people. Yes, yes.
The president had already finished speaking. The governor, Cecily Mbarire, a senior member of the ruling party, UDA, she's the chairperson, asked to address the room.
Yes, yes. You want to say something? Are you sure you want to say something?
Now, this is important. Mbarire is not just an opposition politician. She's actually one of the most loyal defenders of the president.
We have not seen the kind of work and projects that have happened in Embu in the last 3 years happen before all at once. This is the first time.
Many people even consider her one of the strongest promoters of the two-term campaign for the president in the mountain region.
Tumesema President William Ruto ni hebu tuone two-term ya President William Ruto. Hapo ndipo tuko.
Which is why what happened next surprised everyone.
Sir, I'm sorry, I have to speak before you come down. Please say something about the two-thirds gender rule.
Governor Mbarire raised concerns about the two-thirds gender rule. This constitutional principle requires that no more than two-thirds of government positions to be held by one gender. In simple terms, it's meant to ensure fair representation for women in leadership and public appointments.
Even under the recommendations of the ZANI committee, they are silent about the way forward.
But the way she raised the issue publicly, after President had already spoken, created an awkward moment.
No, it is not there.
It's
just
there.
mentioned.
It is there,
Because in politics, especially with ruling parties, leaders usually avoid contradicting the president in public.
Chair,
It is there, sis.
Your Excellency, please let me
We
read for
cannot
you.
make such a fatal mistake.
You know, Your Excellency.
Item number 1.
That is why the president asked her again, "Are you sure?" It was almost like a warning.
ni mimi nimeona president akiuliza Cecily Mbarire, are you sure you want to say something? You know, it's like he was sending her a signal like, baby girl, keep quiet.
After the clip went viral, Kenyans were divided. Some people praised Cecily Mbarire, saying that she showed courage by speaking up.
It's not a cohabitation ama kamwiste ama marriage. Can we start treating women with respect and decorum out here? How do you ask an elected governor, are you sure you want to say something? Don't you think the people who put her in that position were sure that she is of sane mind?
Even Edwin Sifuna publicly praised her for raising the issue.
They were so embarrassed. In fact, I saw a spectacle I've never seen where a governor stood up to challenge the head of state for all her bravery and all the problems that I have with Governor Mbarire. Well done for the women of Kenya. You did well.
But others were more skeptical. Some argued that the move was simply political theater, designed to score points rather than push real policy change.
In a way, the president was rightful wondering. We've just come out of the meeting where everybody said they're okay, let's go and present this. Why the hell are you asking me a question here in public? In a way.
So the country now finds itself asking one question. Was this a genuine act of courage or a calculated political move?
But you know, in situations like that, even when I was there, I learned that if you're not okay with what they're going to present, why would you present yourself? Just walk away, come out of the meeting, go home. Don't go and present and start creating conflict. Because you know exactly, especially us who've been in there, you know how William Ruto is.
One thing is certain. Challenging a sitting president publicly is never politically neutral, especially when the president is known to be petty and one known to seek revenge.
Having spent some time with him, and I know that from experience now, that Ruto has a bad heart. Is it true?
He's not like you and me. He's not forgiving.
Governor Mbarire is still a first-time governor in Embu, and her political future may depend on how this relationship evolves.
Yes. Your pronouncement means a lot to the women of this country. It is very, very important that this is mentioned right here and now. Respectfully.
Whether this moment strengthens her political image or creates tension with the presidency, only time will tell. But one thing is clear. That brief moment when Cecily Mbarire stood up and she said she wanted to speak revealed something deeper about Kenyan political culture.
We saw Cess, or best known Cecily Mbarire, akiuliza president, please, you are even begging the president to comment on the two-third gender rule. Akamwambia, you have ignored it completely. And the president goes, are you sure you want to say something? Are you sure you want to comment on something? What is that?
It showed just how difficult it can be for leaders, even within the same party, to challenge power publicly.
Well, but I also know that the president cannot be asked a question in public or in private. He cannot be asked any questions. I also know that that is the same attitude he probably had in the room when he was being asked the questions.
And it left the country wondering, was this bravery or the beginning of a political storm?
Let me be specific.
So tell me what you think. Did Mbarire do the right thing, or was it a risky move that will come back to haunt her politically? Let me know in the comments and subscribe.